It looks like a bubbling pot of hot fruit salad. It smells like heaven. It's a classic symbol of Christmas in Mexico and it may belong to your Christmas plans too. Ponche, or punch, is a well-known hot beverage made by simmering several fruits along with water, piloncillo, and cinnamon. Ingredients vary depending on the region though. Nevertheless, it has been suggested that ponche is not 100% Mexican, but a mixture of European and indigenous gastronomies. Anyways, punch is a key element during the holidays, especially during the traditional posadas. There are hundreds of authentic Mexican recipes for ponche, but the basic ingredients are brown sugar, apple, hawthorn, guava, sugarcane, hibiscus flower, tamarind, and cinnamon. Nutritional benefits. Christmas punch is one of Mexico's traditional beverages during the holiday season, but it is also an ally against colds as it has high vitamins A, B, and C content. Nevertheless, it should be enjoyed in small portions as it can contain a large amount of sugar. One of the benefits of drinking ponche is that it can help heal wounds as it helps prevent respiratory diseases like colds. In addition, this fruit stimulates the production of leukocytes which prevent bacteria and viruses from entering into the body, according to a study published in the US National Library of Medicine. Ponche fights constipation because the peels from the fruits are a good source of fiber and they improve digestion. Besides, it can prevent cholesterol levels and blood from rising, as mentions the British National Health Service. It provides antioxidants that can hinder aging signs, improve the immune system, and work as anti-inflammatories. Not to mention that according to research carried out by the National Polytechnic Institute in Mexico and a study by Morelos Academy of Sciences, it is good for your heart and it supplies calcium, plus it has a direct effect.
General nutritious value of ingredients. Sugarcane, calcium and vitamin C, pruin, potassium and calcium, magnesium, sodium, iron, zinc, and vitamins for the complex. Guava, vitamin C and A, niacin, potassium, calcium, and sodium. Apple, potassium, calcium, sodium, vitamin A, and carbohydrates. Quince, potassium, calcium, magnesium, sodium, and vitamin C. Pinocio, carbohydrates. Potassium, kalium, and sodium. Tamarind, potassium, magnesium, calcium, sodium, vitamin A and C. Vitamins A and C, calcium and iron.
History. The punch is actually an European introduction. The tradition of the posadas arises with the arrival of the Spanish in Mexico, when the religious in charge of the evangelization of the town supplanted the cult of the god of the war by the European practice of preparing for Christmas, and with it other customs such as drinking punch. Punch comes from the India, and its name comes from the word pack, which means 5, the number of ingredients that made it up: palm wine brandy, sugar, lemon, water, and tea. When the British arrived in India, they named this drink punch. Why is ponche in Spanish translation?
Well, the ingredients for the punch is 1 quart of peeled hawthorn, 5 liters of water, 1 quarter of guavas sliced, 3 sliced apples, half kilo of canes peeled and divided in 4 lengthwise, a quarter of prune, a handful 4 little flowers from Jamaica, and 1 cinnamon stick and 2 piloncillos.
I'm going to share with you the recipe to prepare this delicious Christmas punch. First of all, after putting the ingredients together, we're going to cut the piloncillo into small pieces and in a medium saucepan, the kind normally used by your grandmother to prepare hot chocolate, add a liter of water. Add the tejocotes, the piloncillos, and the cinnamon. Lower the fire. Don't turn it off like me. and let it cook over low heat for 6 to 8 minutes until soft. While that time passes, it's time to prepare the fruit. We have to peel the sugar cane and cut it into medallions. Remove the stems and core from the pears and cut them into large pieces. Pick the tamarindo and cut the guavas and prunes in half. It has to look more or less like this. Now, add all the fruits to the pot and return to a boil. The sugar cane, the apple and pear, the guavas, and the prunes. Simmer for half an hour, stirring gently from time to time. The color and texture has to change. Since it looks this tasty and your house smells like punch, now you can serve it hot with this cold. I have to try it in. Let's taste it.
Mexican cuisine comes down to us from ancient times, and its ancestral roots are still the essence of today's cuisine. Mexico's generous biodiversity has generated this great cuisine with its varied flavors and endless forms of preparations. But cooking is more than food. It is a creative act that expresses the identity of a culture. Ponche is an art form with almost as many variations as there are Mexican cooks. Use a little imagination, and your ponche recipe will be your own.